Well, hello to all my friends in Amway Korea. What a joy to have a moment to share a few thoughts with you as you gather together and have this special time of thinking about not only the great things that you've accomplished together at Amway Korea, but what we're going to do in the future. And I love this theme of vision and action. Act now. Let's talk about that a little bit while we're here together. You know, everything I learned growing up in the Amway business from Jay and from Rich was all about their vision and the dreams that they had. And I remember many times they would be asked, did you ever dream that the Amway business would be the size and the scope and have the impact on people's lives all over the world the way that it had? And even they would have to sometimes admit, no, we didn't think it would ever be that big. They had big dreams. They had big aspirations. But yet, even for them, the Amway business surpassed what they could dream about. But the other thing I remember about them, when we would talk about that, and we would joke about the fact that it had gotten so big, and we would say, well, what was the secret? How did that happen? And they would say, we went to work every day. That was it. We just went to work every day. We had big dreams, but we took action. That's what we're talking about. And I think we want to pull a couple of things that I want to try to package together here quickly on this moment that we have together. The first thing that they articulated to us and to really all of us in the Amway business is that these big dreams have a foundation. They have a level of strength. They didn't just think things up. There were ideas that were core to them and central to them that created a foundation for the Amway business. Today, we call those the founder's fundamentals of freedom, family, hope, and reward. These ideas that you're free to associate and have a business of your own, and that in many cases, businesses could be shared amongst the family, and this idea of this family atmosphere of all of us being together, helping one another. Hope for a better future, that wherever you are, you're not stuck, that you can move on, that you can achieve great things. And reward comes in so many ways. Certainly there's financial reward, but it's the relationships that you get. It's the recognition, the celebrations, the times that we have together. The idea of working hard for something and celebrating it when you achieve it. Dad and Jay knew that those foundations were going to be critical. And they taught those to us, and they lived those in their lives, that these ideas were vitally important to them. But then I want to remind us all, they went to work every day. Turning these ideas, turning an opportunity into success is hard. And we recognize that. And we sit here today with the success of Amway Korea, recognizing that all the hard work that so many of you have put in to get to where we are. But the idea of Amway is that we keep dreaming to be even better, to be even bigger. But the better part starts first. Jay and Dad always said, if we get better, the bigger part will take care of itself. How do we get better with the products that we make, with the way that we operate, with the business opportunity, with all the aspects of the Amway business? How do we make them better? Because if we make them better, they know that drives growth, that the marketplace responds to that. When we have better products, better operations, better communications, all the things that we have in the Amway business today. But it requires that action. So I want to encourage you, as you're gathering here and as you're taking all this information in at a convention like this, at a time like this, all this information, all the good things, understanding what you've accomplished already and what you know about Amway, I want to encourage you to keep dreaming, but leave this meeting with a plan to take action. Because until we do something, until we take action, until we sell a product, until we sponsor a new people, until we make a new friend, until that actually happens, you're not going to be able to achieve that dream or that goal. So it's this wonderful mix of these ideas, this vision, and this practical reality of going to work every day. Now, I know there are so many leaders in the Amway business that you see and that we recognize. They don't just talk about it. The beauty of Amway is that every leader that you see did it. There's no shortcuts in the Amway business. There never have been shortcuts in the Amway business. It takes action. It takes work. It takes commitment. That's why we've been successful. And it's that type of action and work and commitment that are going to define us as we go forward. So I want to encourage you. That work, that action, that commitment is actually a lot of fun. This is a great business. You have a great future. It's a wonderful time to be together, to dream big, but then make that plan to take action. So good to be with you. So many times over the years, having the chance to visit Korea and be with so many of our Amway Korea friends, it's just a joy. We know that the future is bright, and we know that we're going to build that future together. Thanks, everybody. Have a great event, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.